Let's get into it, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you like this type of content, please hit subscribe. Let's get right into it. My man Jeff here is an avid health and wellness guy, so it was an absolute pleasure working with him. Now, right now I'm working into his abdominals, just kind of stretching things out, feeling around, seeing what I can find. And right about here is when I kind of go around his pelvis, kind of stretching it out, feeling it out still. And we're just going to wipe off some of this extra lotion that we got going on here. And here I come underneath the diaphragm, underneath that rib cage, really trying to stretch it out. We're not sure if he's having a little bit of lymphatic problems or not. He's got a little bit of edema in his legs. So we're trying to get all that lymphatic tissue moving. We're trying to get everything rolling. We're working through his lungs. I'm trying to get him to take some deep breaths here. We're really trying to get that diaphragm to drop out. When he takes a deep breath, I'd like everyone to be able to expand their stomach. I want to really see it come up, and with him it just wasn't quite there. So we're working through it, we're stretching, we're pulling, we're moving that whole abdominal wall, trying to loosen it up. His core was so tight and strong, which again is sport specific. It's good to have a tight core, but at some point it's going to start to restrict you. So that's when we come in, we start working in. We're going to work both sides. Here I start working on the other side. We're kind of working through that diaphragm again. Now, for some reason, his left side was actually tighter, and we're not 100% sure on what that is. It could be a postural thing, could be how he sits, something that he was doing when he was lifting, but we're still coming through underneath the ribs. I'm getting him to take some big, deep breaths, and we're working through it. Right about here is when I actually start to do some slow myofascial drags, just really dragging that fascial tissue, trying to see if I can get it to loosen up, dragging all the way from the sternum down to the lower part of the rib there. And here's where it gets kind of fun. So I'm going to go underneath his ribs with both hands, and I'm going to have him start taking some deep breaths. And with every breath he takes, I'm going to sink in just a little bit more. And as you watch him breathe, it gets a little uncomfortable, but we're going to keep working through it. We're going to keep dropping in deeper and deeper. And this is only going to benefit the diaphragm. It's going to be able to help you breathe. It's going to open up your lungs. Every breath you take is going to be so much deeper. You're going to bring in more oxygen, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel like breathing is easier after doing this kind of work. And I encourage everybody, if you go and see a massage therapist, have them do this. You have to ask massage therapists in general the kind of things that you want to have done. If you want core work, if you want back work, glute work, never be afraid to ask your massage therapist to do certain things for you. We are more than happy to accommodate. It's just for a lot of people, doing core work can be kind of a sensitive subject. We're kind of taught that if you want this kind of work, you have to ask for it because it can be uncomfortable. It's a very sensitive area that not a lot of people work on. So it gets really neglected and underworked, and that's where I come in. I'm not afraid to do those kind of things. I'm going to push down in there, and we're going to open it up. Working the core is fantastic if you have mid-back pain, low back pain, neck pain even. The front of the neck will get really tight because those muscles in the front of the neck will actually pull the ribs up to help accommodate you for breathing. So if you can't breathe as well, your body will compensate. It will start doing whatever it has to do to get you to breathe better, because if you can't breathe, you die. Plain and simple, that's how it works. If you don't breathe, you will die. So your body, number one, will take any precaution it can to fix that. And this is something that you could even do at home. If you just lay flat on your back and start massaging your own core, you can feel around, feel underneath your ribs, move your organs back and forth, similar to what I'm doing right now. Just give them some love. If you have a partner and you're having period cramps, or you're having digestive issues of any kind, constipation, diarrhea, maybe you ate something bad, just moving your stomach around can help loosen everything up, and it can make a world of difference in how you feel. Now, finishing up with him, we're just giving it a little love. We're just kind of sending it off in a nice way, saying thank you for letting me work on you. It's been a pleasure, and see you later. If you like this type of content, please hit subscribe.